All right, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be looking at OP10 artwork that's coming in March, and I'm going to decide whether or not I'm going to be investing a gazillion dollars into it. And other than that, I think later on I'll show off my binder a little bit of the OP9 set just to show you guys where my collection's standing. And then I think tomorrow I'm going to go pick up either OP4, OP6, or more OP9, depending on their availability. I'm going to sleep on it just to make sure I get what I want. And yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. So I do have like a little bit of music going on in the background. Sorry if that annoys you. But also, to make sure I don't take breaks, I have this cooler filled with many beers, of which I will be opening throughout this video because, well, that's just kind of how I do this. So we'll start off with a Miller Lite, I guess. Lucky me. And we'll start looking at this artwork. Set 10. They're already cooking. Now, for reference, I just finished Punk Hazard. So Doflamingo's on his way. And who knows what's going to happen next. So sadly, this is on the Asian site, so this is all in Japanese. So if you're interested in like what the moveset is, I guess, actually, never mind, it does say it here in English, which is kind of nice. So yeah, that's fun. Oh, and the name's up here. I didn't even notice. So I don't know who this is yet. But, no, Big Mom Pirates. Okay. I think that's one of the Emperors. I like the artwork. If this is going to be their main like alternate art or special rare or whatever, then I think this kind of art style will fit it very well. Yeah, I don't know who this is. This is from a reprint from OP7. What was the last one from? Oh, from the bonus booster. I know that I've noticed that they like bring back artworks and they like revamp them from previous sets into new sets, which is kind of where I realized that this Nami card that I have, it does say OP8 on the bottom, which is quite odd, but I'm glad that they do that just to keep it kind of like going, improving on previous art, I guess you could say. So I don't know who this character is yet, but I'm sure I'll get to it. But I like it. I really like the colors, especially in this one. I know that there's a Whitebeard one. Yeah, this part was funny where Tashigi and Smoker got switched by law. Just make sure I got all the settings correct. Yeah, this was pretty pretty interesting scene. I like how he immediately just unclips her Hawaiian shirt. I like her as a character. I like her a lot. I ship her and Zoro. I'm a romance lover. Now this one looks weird because they made her like in this artwork. I saw this previously, and my girlfriend was like, "Is that a dude?" I was like, "I know, right?" They like did something weird with like the facial structure here. It just doesn't look right to me. I mean, it's still like a nice card, but I feel like it could have been done a little bit better. Not my favorite. I wouldn't really want this one, if I'm being honest. Previously, when I was going through like all the set artworks up to 9, I was wondering where Caesar Clown was. Like, I don't remember seeing, excuse me, an artwork of Caesar Clown. And I think he's a pretty good villain. I think the gas fruit is a little bit overpowered if it was used more correctly, but he's a little bit egotistical. Overall, the artwork is pretty good. I know these like leader cards. This is like specific. I don't play the card game, but I know that like the fact that it's two different colors is probably some kind of special kind of card, I guess you could say. And yeah, this is when he like absorbed whatever that slime's name was. I forgot what it was called. I think that was cool. I don't know who this is, but some kind of lolicon shit. It's cool artwork, but I don't really care about the character. Now, Virgo I thought was really cool. I think his character design is really interesting. I thought the little like comic relief of him having like whatever he was eating or using being previously like stuck to his beard was kind of cool. But I thought like his kind of cold-heartedness was very interesting in regards to the way I was introduced to him, especially with like the whole Marine G5 unit and how he was kind of like their leader for the most part, but kind of ended up him being, you know, double crossing and working with Doflamingo. I think his Devil Fruit was really interesting. His like use of hockey was kind of insane though. Overall, it's pretty cool artwork. Yeah, Sanji and Nami's body was one of the better parts. I really like this artwork too. This one's great. I would like to have this card. This one's even better. I love when they drew the little like medallions to identify like who's in whose body. I thought that was cool. I like the Chopper one especially, where Frankie was in there. I thought that was pretty funny. Especially how like Nico Robin was like, Frankie never fucking speak ever. This was such a great arc. Morrissey's your clown. Overall pretty good. I thought these guys' designs was really interesting too. For some reason this reminded me of like Monsters Inc. And they never really like went super in depth of why they were all like goat men. Or maybe I missed that part. I don't remember. But I don't remember them going like super in depth of why they were all goat men. These guys didn't get a lot of explanation either. The Cool Brothers. I think their design is cool though. This is actually kind of a cool card. I like this. I thought this was a sheet of ice at first, but this is actually just the other brother's leg. Kind of cool. I like it. Yeah, Smiley, that's what the name of the slime was. I like how it's like modeled after an axolotl. He was cool. I like how at the end though, like the like the biological weapon actually kind of failed because everybody just had like a rock crust form around them. It didn't actually turn them into a rock. It just like formed a crust around them, which is pretty funny. Turns out he failed at the end. Here's another one of these like cartoon artworks. I know I was unboxing set 9 and there was the Blackbeard one. This is kind of a common trope. I gotta look back at some of the sets and see if this is like something that's been consistent since like set 1 or set 2 or set 3 from when they kind of got their like groove in. Because it's pretty cool, but it's not particularly my favorite. I like the way they did the in this kind of style. I like what they did in set 7, 500 years in the future, where they did like that, the way they did like Vegapunk and Luffy in that set and like that kind of cartoon style I think fits more. This is like a very flat, almost like something that you would cut out and put in like a keychain, like a cheap keychain at like a like a store in Chinatown where it's like not really licensed. You know what I mean? It's just like not. I don't really like these too much, if I'm being honest. There's a better way of doing it. Yeah. Chopper and Sanji's body was great too. I like the artwork, how it's kind of ripped. It's like redrawn from scenes of the anime. It looks good. Dragon was pretty good too. I like how they just wanted to eat it. It's cool artwork though. This is kind of like a Magic the Gathering art style here. It feels like, if I'm being fair. Definitely more of like a Magic the Gathering vibe. It's okay, but it doesn't really fit this style in my opinion. But still a cool card regardless. Nami, yeah. See, they were so creative with the way they did like the body swapping, because it was so easy to identify what character was in whose body because of their eyes. It's like when I mentioned previously where at the Fishman Island arc when Usopp was imitating Robin, and like the way they animated it was where they just gave Usopp Robin's eyes, and it's like you can immediately just like tell who it is. And it's the same way here. It's like you can tell these are Nami's eyes. It's the same thing with like with Sanji. Like they gave him the little three, like the mouth, and the big like eye, basically. It's really a great touch. I like it. It's like so subtle, but like the second you would see this card, take away the Nami thing. Let's say you like never you didn't get up to the part where Law switches their bodies. You'd see this picture and you'd be like, yeah, that's clearly Nami. And then here's another one, Frankie. This is probably one of my favorite cards of the set. I did like a little preview. I was looking at some of it while my girlfriend was here. And the this Chopper card is probably, I wish this was a full art. Like a super rare or whatever. Because this card is so sick. I love this one. I love hearing Frankie's voice come out of Chopper. That was a great arc. This is a really cool card too. This should have been a full art as well for Chopper. I really want Chopper to get more cards. I think he has such a great character design. Wouldn't this look cool with a full art? It's cool regardless though. This is definitely up there as one of the ones that I really like. She was a cool character too. The snow fruit. Artwork is like really basic though. Still pretty basic. I know this is like the parallel version, but pretty basic. She was an interesting character. I thought she was gonna end up kind of like going on the Straw Hats side a little bit more later in the show, but she was like deathly loyal to Doflamingo, excuse me. Interesting. I like how Law switched her heart out with Smokers. It's very smart. Another one of the Yetis. It's pretty cool. I wish we could have seen their faces. I wonder what their faces. One of them had like a gas mask on, yeah. Over here. Excuse me. These gold foil event cards always look so good in person. Like the screen isn't doing it any justice. In person, these look great, especially the foiled ones. Is that Kid? It's Captain Kidd. Shanks. I think this is from a scene I haven't watched yet. Oh shit. I haven't seen a full artwork event yet, but this looks great. I bet this thing foiled up looks crazy. I'm curious how like the physical artwork of this will be. This will definitely be one that I'll be looking for. This will probably be a chase card for sure, but it looks nice. Sorry, I'm just trying to like read what this. I'm like, I still don't know how to play the game. But this was a funny scene where he does the UFO thing after Zoro's like, "Get your shit together." The Midi Mary right here, I like that. See, it's like the a lot of these cards are great because it's like, you'll look at it and you'll go like, oh, this card probably is, or it's not worth more than like 5 cents, but that's not really what matters because it's like, here's the thing that I like about this one. It's like this this scene with the Mini Mary here in like the bottom right hand corner of the card, like this little detail right here where it's like you can tell that this is Nico Robin, you can tell that Usopp is right here. Zoro's right here helping with the Mini Mary. Luffy's like, helping drag it. Like, it's such a cool card design, and this is probably just something that's going to be worth like 5-10 cents, but that's not really the point. Like, the little melting features on like the metal here on the Punk Hazard sign. I really like the way the fire's drawn. It just looks really cool. I bet if like, I wish there was a way to get these like custom foiled. If they like foiled this and gave it like the textured accents, like that Nami card that I showed earlier, like this would look insane. But it's still really cool artwork. One of my favorite characters with the heart. This is him. I think this was probably Monet's heart. Yeah, that's a cool one. This full artwork. I like the law cards. I know that I think there's a manga law in this one, which is a lot better than the other manga law from a previous set. I think I kind of like shit on it in a previous video, but this one's pretty sweet here. I haven't gotten to this character yet, so I know he's like blind. I've seen some TikTok edits of him, and I know he's probably really fucking cool. So when I get to him, I'll get back to you. By the time that happens, set fucking 17 will be coming out. I like this like old style hyper like pencil stroke. You know what I mean? Where it's like this. It's like it's almost blurry, but it's actually not. It's like a very specific art style. This looks actually really cool. I don't know how it's showing up on your guys' end, but I actually really like this art style. This big ass fucking sample Times New Roman text in the middle of the damn card print is kind of fucking with it, but it is what it is. That's a cool one. Another one of those where it's oops. Where was I? There we go. This is another one of those where it's gonna be something that a lot of people unbox and they just go like whatever, and they'll just throw it into some discard pile or whatever, or the infinity replica box that they have, basically a trash can, and they won't give it another look. But there's something about this art style that looks fantastic, and I know, just like Pokemon, they do credit the artist somewhere. I don't know where, but it's cool how you can usually, in like Pokemon especially, you can usually tell, you can identify what artist did what cards throughout like the series based on art style, and I think that that's something that's really cool. And I wish One Piece did the same thing where it would be like drawn by like whoever down here in the corner, because they have obviously the set number, or the set and then the number of the card, and then this bottom left corner is like blank. They could do art done by or whatever. I think it's important to credit those because it's cool to have like a favorite kind of artist when it comes to a lot of these cards. It can help you kind of identify, you know, what you'd like in the future. But this is a cool one. Oh, Odyssey. I think this is from the game. This one doesn't really stand out to me too much, but it's pretty cool. Nothing too special. This is definitely one that'll get lost in the pile. It's kind of another one that'll get lost in the pile. Oh, that's a great card. It's weird that it's a Kinemon card, because at first I would think that it would be a Nami card, but this is actually, if you watch the show or read the manga, this is Sanji in Nami's body rescuing the samurai. But in this artwork, the eyes are like, I would argue kind of like Nami's, unless you can, because Sanji's discerning characteristic is the kind of like the eyebrow. But still, this is a great. This is where he uses like observation hockey too. But yeah, this is actually a really cool card. I like the artwork a lot. This was a cool scene. It's kind of like a redemption arc for Sanji. Kind of shows how, regardless, he's quite a noble character. I like this. This is a cool card. I'll definitely want this one for sure. This is one I'll take a peek at again for sure. Pretty standard card, but if you watch the show, then I really like that. I like the whole arc where he was split into like 3 pieces. I'm excited to get to like the Wano arc, because I do like the samurai characters. Now, I did watch a long time ago, because YouTube recommended it to me, where Whitebeard gets rushed by, or not Whitebeard, sorry, Roger gets rushed by Odin and he like blasts his ass away. I'm really curious about like more of the samurai kind of ethnicity in the in kind of the One Piece world, because they seem pretty cool. They definitely have like a thing of honor, and right now I'm kind of stuck on trying to figure out why they like don't eat food from like the enemy. Why are they so like prideful? Why do they hate pirates so much? Kind of interesting. I wonder if it's like its own kind of nation state, where it's like, you have the world government and the Marines, you have all the pirates, you have like the 4 emperors, you have the 7 warlords, and then I wonder if Wano and the samurai are kind of like their own thing, kind of like the fishmen as well. I don't know if that's the right comparison, but I'm kind of curious if they're like their own kind of like powerhouse. But overall, I like the whole arc with him and his son, who ate that like artificial dragon fruit, not dragon fruit, but devil fruit that turned him into a dragon. Speaking of, this is actually a really cool card. I really like the colors on this one. That looks really cool. Sorry, I'm just going to move the thing up. I really like the colors. This would have done numbers as a full artwork with a foil. The foiling on like the gold, or texturing on the gold here on the clouds, would have looked sweet. This is a cool one. Definitely one of my tops right here. One of my goats. That's a cool card. Now I am on like episode 601 or something like that, so I'm excited to see more of Mihawk. This like cross black sword that he has always is so fucking tight. This is a cool card. This could have been a full artwork. This is a great card too. Man, they really cooked. They really cooked on this, man. So far, it's just been like banger after banger after banger. Got a Corona now. This is a sweet card. The signature like scowling of Smoker with the cigar. I also want to just say that like something I don't think a lot of people maybe noticed, but it's something that me is more of a not newer. I mean, I've been watching One Piece for years, but then I stopped, forgot everything, and then kind of came back to it. But one of the things I liked about Smoker being in Tashigi's body is that like he only had one cigar in his mouth at a time, versus when he's in his own body, he has two cigars. So it's almost like he like cared about her lung health. So he like purposely only smoked one cigar instead of two. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But the detail on this card is fantastic. I like this one a lot. This looks so sick. This is another one of those where it's gonna be like 10 cents, but I like the detailing on here, and I like this like the scowl here. You can just clearly tell that it's Smoker in there. That's a cool one. And you know what's crazy? Is I feel like these two cards should be swapped. This one is the special rare or whatever, the artwork, the full artwork, right? And I honestly feel like this standard one here is better, if I'm being fair. Oh no, I don't have a bottle. Oh no, here it is. I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like this artwork is better than this full one. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still cool, but I don't know. This one just seems cooler to me. Or not this one, sorry. This one seems cooler to me. Still a great card though. Okay. Remember what I was talking about how you can identify the artist based on like their method of drawing? Clearly the guy that drew Ishii, again, I haven't experienced that character yet. So where'd he go? Am I blind? Here he is. Isho, excuse me. You see this, like, this style of artwork here? It's very, 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 very similar to the Sengoku one here. And it looks sweet. Doesn't it? I think it looks really cool. I would like to see a set where they make this style of artwork the full ones. Where it's the full card with some like foiling on the accents specifically, like the gold. It looks awesome. I really like this style. This guy popped off. Cool card. Definitely one I'll enjoy peeking in the binder when the set comes out. Again, clearly you can see that it's Tashigi and Smoker's body. With the I like the little G5 crew in the corner here, and like the more feminine kind of position he's in. I like that. That's a really cool artwork. I like that one too. I don't like this one. The full artwork Tashigi in Smoker's body, I don't. Something about the face is just not. Like this looks a lot better. This should have been the full artwork, and this should have been the base one. Just like the Smoker in Tashigi's body artwork, it should have been flip flopped. This one is also should have been flip flopped. How odd. I don't know. Something about this face just doesn't feel right to me. Everything else is done very well. Like all of this, the surroundings, the sword, like everything, but the face just seems off to me. Like the face here is done so much better. It just doesn't feel right. Not very excited about this card. Nice. I like this one. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I like Frankie as a character. He deserves more cards, in my opinion. I'm excited to see a manga card of him. I wonder what they're gonna do. They're probably gonna cook up something real fucking nice. This is a cool one. I like it when he does that. I like the way the voice actor says super. Super. Yeah, it's cool. He deserves so much more. Love Brooke too, the voice actor. One of my favorites. I've mentioned it 1,000 times. Perona is also a great character. I like this artwork a lot too. I like the colors. The like pink with kind of like the red with pink flames. This is another one where the base art really looks so good that it could have been a full art. Looks great. I don't know who this is, but just looks like a typical anime character. Looks like something Ryan would like. It doesn't really do anything for me. This is obviously all of this is from the game, so I haven't played One Piece Odyssey, so I don't really know what's going on over here, but sure he's getting some kind of like superpower or something. I don't know. He's turning into fucking supersonic. Now I do like the scenes straight from the game. Oddly enough, at first when I unboxed this one in set 9, when I unboxed the like literally just a cropped picture from the game, I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I looked closer and I was like, you know what? That's actually kind of tight. I kind of like that. I don't know, maybe not for everybody, but I kind of like it. Nothing like too special, but it's different. You know what's crazy about this card? First thing right off the bat, I thought that the sample thing was the thing that ruined this for me. Excuse me. It's actually this speech bubble on the right side. Something about the fact that his left eye is blocked by this speech bubble. And I know this is one of the manga cards, but it like disjoints. I don't know. It just doesn't look right. I feel like it would look so much better if you could see the full left side of his face here with this bubble just kind of taken out. This card had a lot of potential. I don't think it was done correctly in this moment. So, I don't really like it too much. Law and well, I don't recognize this character here yet, so I like the manga style artwork though. I always like the action scenes on the event cards. I feel like they deserve a lot more love. Looks cool. Straight from the book. Nice Usopp. Oh, that's it. That's a good card. That's a really good card. I like that one a lot. Pretty much everything about this one. The close up of the face on the left side, and what I'm assuming is, a big beast kind of sneaking up on him here. The colors, the art style. This is great. This is a chase card for sure. This is one that I would like very much to have in the collection. Everything about it is great. There isn't like a single flaw. It looks so cool. This might be one. This might be my favorite card so far of the set. Right now, I think it holds the top spot. Never thought an Usopp card would hold the top spot for me. I like him as a character, excuse me. I've just never seen a card that was impressive. I like that one though. Whatever. Some kind of Heracross looking ass character. Pretty cool. Definitely something I would kind of skip over though. Something about it isn't really doing it for me. I haven't met this character yet, keep in mind, so I have no connection to it. But it's a pretty basic artwork for me. I wouldn't say it's top tier. See now, okay, here we go. Now this is what I'm talking about. All my complaints out the window. I really like the blue. I really like the green. The swirl. You can tell that it's mid combat sequence. I like the roses. I always like the characters that have that little bit of ladies, you know what I mean? Like a little bit of Sanji. Like, ladies, what's up? I like that. Kind of reminds me of a Three Musketeers looking ass character. Chase card for sure. Not better than the Usopp one, but I really like the bright colors on it. I bet the foiling on this is going to go fucking crazy. I bet this green right here is going to be... What the fuck? It's like French singing. I bet the foiling on this green, I bet these petals are going to be foiled. It's going to look awesome. I'm excited for this one. I hope I get it. The Usopp one and this one are very, very nice. I don't know who this is, but this looks like it's straight out of Gladiator. I don't really care. Excuse me. Koala, good character. I like the story arc she had in during the Fishman Island. Now I haven't met her fully yet, so I don't have too much of a connection, but excuse me. I like the art. Is this Sabo's hat? I haven't met Sabo, but I've seen so many cards of him that I can kind of tell that this is his hat. Okay, I gotta skip this song. This is very odd. I didn't like that singing. I don't know if you guys can hear it too well, but on my end, it was not very good. Yeah, I like this one. It's one of those that would fare a lot better if it was a full artwork. I feel like these borders kind of mute. Is that her ass? If no, that is right. Enhance. That's booty, dude. That's booty. This is a 10 out of 10. We need this card now. Desperately. Good card. That's a chase. That's baby number 5. I like her story arc a lot, where she just falls in love with every dude who is just like a tiny bit nice to her. Last time I saw her, her head was fucking cut off by law, so I don't know what's going on over here, but I'm assuming within the next 500 episodes, I'll know whether or not she's alive or not. Decent. Sabo. A lot of his cards are pretty gas, I'm not going to lie. It seems... Again, no spoilers. I haven't read the books. I'm only on episode 600, you know? Seems like he took Ace's Devil Fruit. You know? I can see that the fist is black. Can't tell if that's a glove, but seems like he's using hockey here. I bet when I meet this guy, he's probably going to become one of my favorite characters. Considering right now, my favorite characters are like Law, Frankie, Chopper, Nico Robin, Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, Kid, Doflamingo. All of them. Not really speaking to me here. This looks like something out of One Punch Man. I feel like Saitama would one-shot this guy right here. I don't know who this is, but it's not really doing anything for me here. B-Woman. I don't know. Nope. Okay, here we go. This is a cool Marco card. Now, from that scene where the Whitebeard pirates go and fight the Roger pirates, and Marco is pretty young, but him like flying in hot, and then fucking Silver's Rayleigh just stopping him with like a pinky and flicking his ass like across the island was so fucking tight. That was such a cool scene, dude. This card is really cool too. This is, again, I feel like they've you know, I feel like they may have missed the mark on some of these like basic. Is the next one a Marco full artwork? No, it's not. You see this one, if they did a full artwork and the foiling on this with like the blue being textured and the fire being textured differently, like this would be probably one of the best cards because the coloring is so sick. You can never go wrong with like a blue and a purple and like this kind of red gold. It it would just look so cool. And I feel like they missed the mark on it by just making this one of those basic like 15 set cards because this would look so tight. It doesn't even have like a special border either. Man, what a shame. This had mega potential. I don't fucking care about this one. A lot of like gnome people. Okay, now we're talking. Very basic anime design. I wouldn't really say anything about it. I just got distracted by the honkers. But this card. Okay. This card I like. There's something about like sunflowers. The color combination of like the deep orange, sunny yellow, and this, very kind of traditional grassy green is just so good. You know? Chase card for sure. This looks awesome. I like it. The heavy contrast with like her pink hair to the rest of it. Because you have like these kind of more earthy, nature esque color scheme here with like the, obviously the sunflowers and the sky. But even like all of her accents, like even her armor, if you can fucking call it that, this is just like basically naked. You can see some, mega cleavage and some bonus stuff down there. But like the blue obviously kind of matches the sky, and the scales on her armor are, I would say, like an olive green, which is kind of mimicking or very close to the green of the leaves on the sunflowers. So it's all kind of blending in, but then you have this heavy contrast of the hair, especially on like the teal background of the sky. That makes this card very very nice to look at. Still not as good as the Usopp card. Usopp card is still number one. And then that Three Musketeers guy. Excuse me. I think I'm going to put Three Musketeers guy, whatever his name was, Chandelier or some shit. I'm going to put him down to 3. I'm going to put this Rebecca card at 2. I think that looked pretty good. Excuse me. But yeah, it's a nice card. Ooh. I like this. This is a straight vertical strip manga right here. I actually like this a lot. I really wish you see this like huge blank space between, I'm assuming, the effect description here and whatever this trigger description is here. I wish they scrunched it down. I know this is probably like a universal thing for all the cards to make like printing easier, but I just want to see more of like this mega panel because it's a really nice card. I like this one. This would look really nice in the collection. Another great action panel. I know it's an event card. I'm guessing that's kind of how it correlates, but I like this one quite a bit. Can't identify either of these characters yet, so I'm not going to comment too much on it. Yeah, I like this. Where he has like the piranha plant, PD piranha ass plant that would like eat up all the rubble. I'm talking about the Punk Hazard arc, obviously. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know. Usopp's growing on me. I like him. That was a cool card as well. Hello. Who's this? I haven't met this character yet, but I can already tell I like her. Nice artwork. Ooh! Now that is cool. This reminds me of the Isho. God damn, my memory is so ass. That artwork. Same with the Sengoku artwork. But it's done differently because I can obviously tell that, you know, Sanji's younger than the previous two. So maybe he was drawn with a little bit more life. But I really like this style. This looks sweet. You guys ever watch Full Metal Alchemist? Where it's like Mustang, it has like the fire thing. That's kind of what it looks like here, but I know that's not what it is, but he's doing the flambe kick or whatever. But this is a really cool. This is a cool. If this was a full artwork, this would go crazy. I like that one a lot. This one looks great. Vin Smoke Sanji. Nice addition. What the fuck? I don't know, man. I'm gonna pass on this one. I mean, it's like Beautiful Joe, I guess. I don't know. Eh. I like the colors are heavily contrasted here, but I don't know. This character doesn't really do it for me. I haven't met her yet. I don't know what she's about, so I like the colors in this one. The purple, gold, and yellow. I like that. I should say purple, orange, and yellow. It's a nice card. This is another one that could be a full artwork for sure with proper foiling. That's a really cool card. I actually really like this one. I don't really have much to say except for I just like the art style. This is another one of those that could have benefited a little bit more if this text box was just smaller over here. It's just fucking huge. I know, again, I know it's universal and it's done for like printing purposes, but it's really taking away from just expanding the artwork a little bit more to make it seem more like just full. You know, I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure when it's printed it looks different, but when I look at some of like the Pokemon ones specifically, like the Moonbryon, for example, it just seems like a lot of the attention is more focused on the art rather than the, you know, the effect, the move set, I guess you could say. This is definitely one that would benefit from this being smaller or just completely transparent. Is this a fucking baby? Is it the same guy? It says Senor Pink. Ah, shit. Senor Pink and Senor Pink. Kind of reminds me of Brownbeard. Skinny Brownbeard. It's okay, nothing special. This one, this is a pretty funny card. I'll give it a. I want this one. I want this one too. I don't really care about this one. But you see, but this one is cool. I don't know if you guys are the same as me, but I don't know. This one just, there's something different about it from this style. Excuse me. This one's cool. Fighting fish. I like this one. We got fucking booger character. I don't know who this is yet. But the artwork's not really speaking to me. Oh, Luffy's down here. It's kind of whatever. This is a cool Doflamingo card. I don't fully understand his Devil Fruit yet, but I'm sure I'll get to that soon. This is a cool one though. I like the a lot of times villains are kind of drawn, like the one I could think of is like Doom from Marvel. I'm not like a big Marvel guy or anything, but I know there's definitely a picture out there or a painting or a comic strip or whatever of him kind of hovering over planet Earth, like controlling it, with his hand. And I'm sure this is kind of what it's mimicking here. Is that kind of style of, this is the Earth, obviously. And he's, controlling it like a marionette. It's a cool one. I like that. Man, stay with me here, guys. I feel like I should be hired by Bandai Namco, because if they expanded on this card and gave it texture and less of like a flat look, and they filled out all of it, this would present itself as a better card, better full artwork than this one. In my opinion. Yeah. Not really interested in this one. It just does not look cool to me. Yeah. Pretty weak. No, this one is cool. Again, I'm not sure who this character is yet. Oh, this is Young Law, obviously, with the hat. And this is Don Quixote Rosinante. I know that much, but I like the artwork on this one. Kind of the studying that's done with the textbooks, and you kind of get like a nice little story from one frame still, I guess you could say. I like it. This is a cool one. No, oh! See, now that's what I'm fucking talking about. This looks like the art style that I previously mentioned with the Sengoku and the Isho and that one Sanji card, that specific drawing style. Look at this. Holding the devil fruit. This looks sweet. Chase card for sure. Awesome detail. Love it. Top 5 card for sure. That looks so cool. Dude, the way this guy talks is really funny. Buffalo. I just met this guy. The way he talks is very funny. When my girlfriend saw him, she was like, "What the fuck are you watching?" Here we go. We have a Titan from Attack on Titan. Whatever. Foxy of the Foxy Pirates, I'm assuming. I haven't gotten to that yet. Hell yeah, dude. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to take a break after this card to go and use the restroom and probably eat like 10 bags of chips. But you see this kind of artwork where there's a bit of like a continuity to it. Where, now stay with me here. I know what you're thinking. I like it because there's boobs, but no. Well, you know. But first of all, I like the art style. Second of all, I like the colors. But third, it's the way that like these accented hearts, are you guys noticing this? These like little hearts here. This kind of shape is continued in this like smoky kind of pattern, which seems obvious, but it's like in every place. So it's got this kind of like upward lifting pattern going, and I don't know, it's just a very pleasant card to look at. This could have been 100% a full art. I really like this card. It's really good. Holy shit, I just realized I think that the artist names are right there in the top right corner. They are. I'm so stupid. I'm fucking blind. Well, okay. I'm curious. I'll look at the end of the video to see if I'm correct in assuming who drew who. I just realized that. Standard card. Okay, this is the last one before I take a break. But remember when I talked back to the manga cutout of the event card that was Law? And there was that speech bubble that was kind of blocking his left eye that made it seem disjointed. Well, here's one that's done better because you have like the full facial structure showing. But it's one of those moments where I feel like if the text bubbles, and I understand that this is taken from the manga and it's like not supposed to be that way, but if this was transparent, the white behind the speech bubble, I guess you could say, and it would show the rest of kind of Doflamingo's haircut and forehead and his like jacket, it would look a lot better. Like this card had potential to be like probably one of my more favorite ones. Just like the Law card had potential as well. I feel like in the future they should look into, I don't know how difficult it would be, but to like go into Adobe Photoshop and just chroma key out the white of the speech bubbles to just let me see the rest of the artwork because it looks so nice, you know? Yeah. Overall, it's a really nice card, though. I like this one. All right. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I turned up the music a little bit. I have picked out the Orion Draft from Okinawa. Rare beer. Ooh. All right, back to wasting my time. Oh, I like this song. So, yeah, great card. Cool panels, but I don't know the scene yet. It's a lot of white, though, I will say. Oh, fuck, that's good. Fuck, that's really good. It's really good. Yeah, it's a lot of white. I don't know. Doesn't really speak to me. Okay, here we go. I don't know who this character is yet. I haven't liked her artwork previously. Alright, whatever. But I really like the colors here. I like how all of these, like, I'm assuming bear animatronics have like the different colored hats with, you know, even different shapes in some versions here with different weapons. Actually no, all the weapons are the same. But I really like the coloring. I don't know, like the centering of her right here, and then the accents, it like draws your eyes to go like red hat, blue hat, teal hat, red hat with yellow, green hat again, and then you go like down here, and then you go over here. I like that with like the huge blue kanji to fill in these like white spaces here. You see, like, this is what I'm talking about like how if it's done correctly with like coloring and the way it's centered around where the artwork is supposed to be. Because look at the difference of like this card and this card. God thread. Something about this, like my eyes just autofocus to the white and just ignore everything that's going on. And then this one is just like boom. Ah, shit. There we go. Sorry. They're both event cards, but just, I don't know. It's just, this one is done so well. And it's a card that I really want. And this one is like, I don't even care if it exists or not. I don't know. Moving on. That's a cool one. Now this looks like a different angle from one of the previous cards that Usopp had. But I like the kind of from the ground up point of view here. It's cool. I like it. Like an action character card. It almost looks like this part here, this flame here, looks like kind of like a phoenix, like a Moltres, if you will. I wonder if that's what they were going for, or if that's just my mind being kind of creative here. But pretty cool card. Here we go, Kuzan. He's a cool character. After I watched Film Z, I was like, this guy's chill. Seems like it, at least for now. Kind of did his face a little bit weird here, I will say. Not a very attractive card. Like, cut his head down. This looks all good. And then get to the head. Something looks a little off. I don't know. Yeah. I don't really care for it. Whoa. You want to talk about fucking whiplash? Go from this card to this. Now that's a cool ass card, dude. He's doing. It seems like he's doing hockey here on his arms. So is he amplifying his devil fruit with hockey? Dude, that's fucking tight. This is a sweet card. This might be number one. This might beat the Usopp card. Oh fuck. Sorry, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. This looks awesome. I think the Usopp card and this one are tied. Fuck, that's cool. Who's the artist? Nuka Doko Mogeta. Nuka Doko Mogeta. Cool. Dude, this card tied for number one. What the fuck? Why does he have an ass as a head? It's like the peach emoji. Yeah, whatever, dude. Nothing special about this one. I like the artwork, but I don't think there's really much to talk about it. It's well done, I guess. Another well done artwork, not a lot to talk about. Don't really know the character either, so no specialty to me. What the fuck? Is he in Minecraft? What? Nah, seriously, is this like a Minecraft X One Piece crossover? I kind of want it, if I'm being honest. Can't stop looking at it. It's like a train wreck. I know, I can see it coming. I can see the train fucking T-boning a semi truck. I know it's gonna happen, but I can't look away. Something about it is just so right. All right. Well, that's a want. Is this the same artist? It's different. Art style seems kind of similar. No, wait, this is the guy who did the butthead. No, this guy's different too. Koga? Akihiro Miyano? This one's pretty nice though. They nerfed Nami a little bit, but it is what it is. Just kidding. Wonder what this ability is here. Ability, or is this a character? What's going on over here? It's kind of cool though. I kind of like it. It's almost like a Picasso style, right? Am I saying that correctly? Picasso. I want to say his art style featured this kind of like outlining mid face. Am I fucking tweaking? No, I think I'm right. I am right. Yeah, it's kind of like a Picasso style outlining of the face. That's really cool, actually. I kind of like it. I dig it. That's a want. That's a fucking want. This one is tight, dude. Every Nico Robin card is cool. I love this character. I like her devil fruit. I like her attitude in the show. I think Zoro and Robin are meant to be together. This detail here in the arms, I like this. This looks sweet. This looks like the fucking Elden tree, dude. From Elden Ring? Hell yeah. This card rules. I want this one. This card rules too, dude. It's Frankie wearing kind of like a disguise. Excuse me. I really like the detail in this one. All these like gnome characters. Very nice detail done on these. I like it. This is a want as well. This is a mega want. Are you kidding me? This card is sweet. With the Japanese biker hair. Straight from fucking Yakuza. This is sweet. I like this card a lot. Cool art, man. Oh, come on. That is so tight. I know for a fact somebody's going to be like, that looks like ass. Dude, are you kidding me? This is so cool. This is exactly like, this is the artwork that Brooke as a character like fully represents. Look at the music note back here. This whole like, if my girlfriend was here, she'd fucking yell at me. Is that a fucking music note? Whatever the fuck this thing is, where you put the notes on. Dude, look at that. It's got little notes here too. That is so cool. I gotta send a picture of this to her. She's gonna be like, damn, pre-order fucking 20 boxes. This is, I don't know if this is like a special card or whatever, but this is like tied for #1. I just like it so much. It's such a cool card. I love the artwork on this. Ryuta. This artist went balls to the wall. That looks great. This is another great one. They gave Perona bigger boobs, but nice, dude. Shinra? What the fuck? Is this Final Fantasy VII? Was this drawn by Square Enix? Square Enix? Shinra Agency? What the fuck? I like this one too. I like the really heavy contrasting colors. I like the little ghosts around it. Nice card. Whoa. Is that Doflamingo? Young Doflamingo? Dude, this is a cool one. Do you guys see what I mean down here? This effect box. You see how it's like more... Well, I don't know if it's more transparent, but... Okay, you see on this Frankie card how it like doesn't exist. There isn't like an outlining effect box. Oh man, I really wish this Brooke card didn't have the outlined kind of box, but a lot of the artworks would benefit from having a fully transparent effect background box. And this is definitely one of them. Same with the Brooke one, same with the Perona card. I know that's what like distinguishes the higher value or special artworks, rare artworks, whatever you want to call it, cards, but it's just such a shame because a lot of these deserve that kind of treatment. This is one of the people that Zoro got a sword from, one of his main swords. Ryuma. This is really cool. I love the purple. The coloring in the background. That looks cool. Cool card. Stamp of approval. Fuck, that's a cool card too. They're cooking on the back end here. We're at 95. That's a cool one. I like the action mid. This is like mid combat scene here. I like the artwork style. He's doing two sword, the cocky Zoro smirk right there. I like the fact that he's wearing a suit. It's tight. I like this one. Doflamingo one is a little bit better, in my opinion. But do you guys see what I mean again with the speech bubbles? These should be transparent. I know, it's from the manga. It has to be white. But I'm just saying, for the sake of the card, it would look better if it was transparent. Oh, that's a great one. That's Doflamingo clearly back here. You know, spoilers. But I love how you can discern the character by like the jacket that they're wearing. Immediately I could tell that that's Doflamingo. You can tell it's Luffy, obviously, with the straw hat, but big chest scar. I like this one a lot. This is a really cool event card. Like the coloring again. Like the green kanjis on the top and the bottom right. Kind of like the impact sound waves, I guess you could say. Really cool card. Whoa. This one's cool too. I really like the centering of it with Blackbeard. That's fantastic. I like that. I like the little details in the destroyed, I'm assuming, ship. Yeah. The huge kanji on the bottom with the kind of red to make this kind of like brown ground more eventful, I guess you could say. And I really like that black centering right up the middle. That's a cool card. It's a great addition. I like the style of artwork too. Eustace Kid. I saw somebody comment on a post. I want to say, I think it was on YouTube actually, that they said Kid has the potential of Luffy but not the plot armor. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know him too well just yet, but I thought that was interesting because Luffy does kind of in moments seem like he has just a little bit of plot armor, but I thought that was funny that they kind of see Kid as the same level as Luffy, but just not as, lucky in terms of being the main character. Oh, fuck. That's a sweet card. You guys seeing all this? Look at the colors. I love this like jagged style of drawing. It just makes it's like a really cool like action frame. This is the new number one, hands down. I would say. This one and then the Usopp card. I'm just gonna keep it at a top 2 because I can't remember all the other ones. But this is a great card. This is the new number 1 for sure. This is so cool. Nothing to say about this one. What the fuck? Small ass head. Nothing to say about this one. Oh, I like this one. I like this one quite a bit. Especially Sanji, you could see the huge fucking sweat bubble on his head in the corner. Love the coloring. Love the kind of the dancing stance. This overall Emporio Ivankov is a good character. This is a great card. This will be fun to have. Excuse me. I don't know. I think I just don't like the character design. Excuse me. It's just not doing it for me. I understand that it's like a really nice drawing and whatnot, but character design just isn't it for me. Another whatever card. His full artwork one was a lot better with the green and the blue. And like the mid-action frame with the rose petals. This one's okay, but it's not the previous one for sure. See, now this one's pretty cool. Something about it, like color scheme wise, the hard contrast between like this royal purple back here, the action frame with like him spinning the blade, and then this fucking huge ass Super Saiyan fucking 20 hair. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is a cool card. I like the artwork a lot. I like it. This blue on his mask it draws my eyes towards that, and then my eyes are led towards the hair, and then I'm like, wait a minute, why do I have to constantly adjust for like color and shading? And it's this like deep purple that's all around. Good card. I like the design. Who is the artist? Tasaka. Well done. Jewelry body. Nice. Pizza slice. That's Chicago style. Best city in the world. Nice art. It's pretty cool. I like the colors, but it's not like shocking to me, I guess you'd say. Cool character design. This reminds me of the Mashla guy that like had the puppets for some reason. I like the design a lot. I like the character. I like the colors. I'm gonna pass on this one. I don't really care about this artwork. Ooh. That's a nice one. I like seeing all the characters. You have I'm blanking on her name. But this is the mermaid girl. And then you have the starfish guy who I'm also... shit. I almost remembered his name. It was on the tip of my tongue. And the chopper. I like this card a lot. Another one that would have benefited from this being completely transparent. The effect box. What a shame. I love the artwork on this. Chopper, Luffy, Brook as the main... Papagi, right? Papagi? Papaga? Is that his name? The starfish? This is such a cool card. I like this one. You could just tell the mood. There's chaos and Luffy and they're laughing, and then Chopper's freaking out like always, and Brook is probably laughing. It's a really, really nice artwork. Done by OTTON. OTTON. I like that one a lot. This is definitely one I would like in my collection. This is a nice action frame. I like the artwork. They drew Luffy hella buff. It's cool. I like it. This is the Gatling, right? Jet Gatling kind of animation where he's moving so quickly it looks like there's a million hands around him. I like it. It's seriously not as good as this one in my opinion. Another one of those where I would have switched it, but that's just my opinion, I guess. Oh, fuck, that's a cool card. I like the deep red. It's like a ruby red hair that's complemented by like the fur on his cape. Oddly. And then the purple lightning. This is such a cool card. I love the detail. You can just pick out everything. All of like the metallic parts here, the yellow pants with like the whatever, the pattern. I like the sword, the gun, the spikes on the shoulder pads. Dude, great card. Are you kidding me? Dude. That looks terrible. Are you serious? You're telling me this card is just a special rare or whatever, and this one is the special rare star? Dude. What a... Come on, tell me that this one right here, this one, with this like almost berserk style and or artistic style, does not look better than the special rare star one. That's crazy. I would rather have this 10 times over. I do not... Ah, shit. I do not care for this card at all. Hard pass. This card is one of the ones I want. This looks sweet. All right, moving on. Cool Zero card. I like it. Mid action. Third blade in the mouth. I like that. That's a nice one. I like that one. Kind of a basic card. Nothing really to say about this one, if I'm being honest. X Drake. Haven't met him yet. Ooh. See, now this one's cool. Law on the left, Kid in the middle, Luffy on the right. It's just so weird because my eyes are immediately noticing the fact that Law's portrait on the left is just a little bit bigger than Luffy's portrait on the right. Excuse me. And it's like fucking with my centering of the card, so I can't like appreciate it as much as I want to. It's like such a cool strip, but the centering is just a little bit off, but I can ignore it because it's just so cool, you know? All of the event cards, for the most part, have been really top notch in this set, I think. I like it. Law with the smirk, Luffy with the kind of grimace. I like that one. Oh, fuck, that's a cool one, too. You could tell that that's... Is that Eustace Kid back there? Seems like it. You could tell kind of by the coloring. I don't know who the fuck this is. I haven't gotten this far yet, but this is a really nice event card. I love the colors. Purple and the orange and the kind of red orange, blood red orange. I like it. Oh, dude. Look at this one. What a great card. Room. Wow. This might be one of my favorite cards. I love it. Oh, man. Tell me that this is not so tight. So good, dude. The little mini Law, zoomed out Law. This looks like pre-time skip. Because he doesn't have that huge ass overcoat. His room is also a lot smaller than it is in the time skip. In Punk Hazard, his room covered like half the fucking island. That's a great, great artwork right there. I like the colors, but I don't know. Like, doesn't really do it for me. It's a nice card, but kind of like whatever. Oh, excuse me. 1:30 in the morning. Shit. No, this one's cool. I like this straight from the manga ripped, but colored Luffy here. This is a really cool card. This might be number one. Oh, fuck, that's tough. Do I put that kid one or do I put this one at number one and then Usopp? My brain is telling me to put this at number one, the kid one at number two, and the Usopp one at number three. This is a really, really nice card. I like that one a lot. Might be the new number one. I would say it's the new number one. Okay, I like this. This is a cool one. A little bit of a thirst trap for the ladies, but it is what it is. Oh! Now this is tight. This is what I actually want, but I know I will never get. It is a manga card, you know? Or this is the without the manga background version of the card. It looks so cool, dude. Mid-action sequence law with the little like blood accents on the head, on the clothes. This like black blue background looks so cool. Everything about this card is cool. Do I even need to say anything? This is the number one hands down, but I can't put it at number one because I'm never going to get it. The odds of me getting this are very low, but this is the one that I would want, obviously, the most. This is so cool. The isolation of the color on Law himself in this manga cutout with the black and white manga in the background looks so cool. I really wish I could have this card one day. Oh wow, I really like this one too. What a very pleasant card. I haven't met this character yet, but it does say she's a part of the Big Mom Pirates. So I'm sure I'll meet her soon. Oh. But I really like the colors. I keep on mistaking this as like Perry the Platypus, but it's just the slime with the cigar. I really like the colors though. Oh my god. This might be number one. Dude, this guy cooked. Otten? Otton? Holy moly. This is such a cool card. This is when he was on the island with all the with all of Emporio Ivankov's men, woman. Fuck, that's a cool card. This might be number one. This one, the Luffy one, the Kid one, and then the Usopp one. The colors are great. The fact that the whole bottom right hand corner is like this, you know, purple pink, Sakura Blossom-esque, I guess I would say. And then the top left goes from like an ocean blue to a like this sky blue with the sun rays What an awesome card, dude. And then your eyes always go back to Sanji because of the green shirt, you know? Right to the center, pretty much of the art. This is top tier. This is my number one. I'm saying it. I'm clocking it. This is tied with obviously the manga variation of Law. Oh. Okay, this one might be my number one. Oh my god. This set is filled with some fucking bangers. Dude. I mean, I gotta put it at number one. Same with Sanji, same with manga Law. Look at the colors. Look at the celebrations. Like the atmosphere of the card is perfect. The coloring of the card is perfect. Marco Ace. I think that's Izo or whatever. Whitebeard. Excuse me. I don't know the rest of the characters, but I was just looking around. Sorry. Piece of art, man. This is sweet. Number one chase card. This one, the Sanji one, and the Law manga, obviously. Oh, damn. This is a nice one too. I want all of them. I really like the colors. I like the atmosphere of the card as well. Oh, man. Oh, that's it. Well, let's go over some of my favorites, but I think I just went over every card. Now, I'm going to put obviously the rare cards. I'll do, how about this? I'll do the first roundup as the common basic cards that I want the most. And then I'll obviously do the very rare. I'll have to spend a fucking gazillion dollars to get them alternate art cards that I really want. But first I'll do the basic ones that I think are probably very attainable. That I would personally really like in my collection. Hold on one second. Oh my god. Sorry, it's really late. Okay. So obviously, this one right here. Frankie inside of Chopper's body. I think this card is awesome. Definitely one of the basic ones that I would like. I like the artwork a lot. I like the atmosphere. The atmosphere, excuse me. And then we'll go with this basic Tashigi one, or I guess it's Smoker in Tashigi's body. I think this one is a lot better than the full artwork one. It's kind of growing on me though. This one is very cool. It's growing on me as I look at it a second time. But this one is still one of the more like basic ones that I would like. I really like the Momonosuke one, this one here with the dragon. I think this one is a really great color-wise. Sorry, I'm getting text messages. I like this one where Sanjinami is saving Kin Emon, samurai guy. Sorry if I missed some of the ones that I talked about previously, but I'm just kind of like broadly looking. All of the event cards that I saw, I'm not going to go over the event cards because I know those are kind of easy to hit. All of those are very cool. Anything done by this guy, Hayaken Serena, this artist guy, this Sengoku one here is really cool. I would like that one, which reminds me to look back at the issue one. Yeah, it is the same artist. Hayaken Serena. Anything of his, I would gladly accept into my collection. This is a rare card, I think, but I really like this one. I'm assuming it's not like so rare I'll never get it, but I like that artwork a lot. This one's really cool with Baby Trafalgar Law and Don Quixote Rosinante. I think this artwork is really cool. That's one I would like. This Eustace Kid Leader card I think is very cool too, even though I think the full one is fucking tight. This Brooke card is amazing. Love the artwork on this one. That's one I would 100% want as well. The Nico Robin one is cool. The Minecraft Chopper one is awesome. This Luffy character one with Chopper and Brooke and Papag, and I'm forgetting who the mermaid woman is, but this one is awesome as well. Okay, now the alternate arts that I would want the most. Obviously, the chances of me getting these are quite low, but regardless, some of my favorites, I would say, is the event card with Shanks here. I think the red is really cool with the white. It's like a mega contrast. You could tell that there's action going on. I think this one's really cool. I'm going to go ahead and say that might be one of the first event cards that's probably quite hard to get, but we'll see. I'll keep my eye on it because this is definitely one that I want to master set. So I'll definitely be getting to work on those pre-orders. Okay, so obviously this Usopp card. Fantastic artwork. Same with this Cavendish one. I think the colors are awesome. I don't think the artwork is as good, like set-wise, as this Usopp card, but the coloring alone, and I'm just imagining the foiling, is going to look so nice. So these two are definitely hard contenders for ones I would be lucky to even fucking sniff. The Rebecca one here with the sunflowers is another great one. This Don Quixote Rosinante, probably one of my more... This is like a very much darker one, but I really like the artwork. It's very cool. It's one I would love to have in the collection. The Kuzan card, probably one of my favorites. I completely forgot about this when I was ranking what cards I wanted, but this is one I would really, really like to have. It's a stunning card. The Eustace Kid one. Do I even need to say anything about this one? Top tier artwork. Oh, I forgot about mentioning this one, but this is another one I would like. And then obviously the back end here, cards that I'll probably never touch in my life. The Luffy one here. I'm assuming this one's going to be fucking impossible. The Law without the manga background, Law with the manga background. Either of these would be nice, dude. Obviously with the manga background would be fucking tight, but God knows that's going to happen. This, and then these last three right here. The full artwork alternate Sanji one, this Whitebeard one, and the Usopp one are all so top tier. Oh, ST. I think this is a starter deck one. Oh, this is a starter deck one too, I think, right? The ST means starter deck. Yeah, these look really cool. Exciting. Can't wait for this set to come out. All right, I think that that marks the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Let's see. Oh. We just hit the 2-hour mark. If you watch this long, what the hell are you doing? All right, until next time. See you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me it's Friday. This Friday evening at 2 a.m. at this point. Till next time. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.